Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am so glad to see y'all this morning. Everything works. We're so happy about it. Everything works like it's supposed to. We're happy about everything working. Good morning. So, we're going to ask you to like, share, subscribe. If you're on my YouTube, you can subscribe for free. If you're on TikTok, there's a slight cost, but we're not going to make you do that right now. Just like and share, please. Like and share, like and share, share, like and share. My name is Katrina. I am the head baker and assistant chief bottle washer to it and of Little Mama Sweets and Treats. I know we're my company today. I'm the head. That's me, founder, CEO, Little Mama Sweets and Treats. We're located in Augusta, Georgia. Um, you can find us at the VA Hospital downtown Augusta. If you happen to be downtown Augusta, come check us out. In fact, if you're coming for the Masters, you're going to want to check us out. Okay, come check us out. The best desserts in Georgia. We have the hardware to prove it. Some of the best coffee in the city. And we're open Monday through Friday from 7 to 3. So come on and check us out. We're not open on the weekends. However, if you can't get to us, we are also on DoorDash. Let me get all of my announcements. Okay. So what does that mean? It says connection lost, reconnecting. Huh? Okay, are we back yet? I think we're back. I think we're back. We might be. Possible. Gonna see in a second. Yeah, we're back. Okay. So we'll try this again. My name is Katrina. I am the founder and CEO of Little Mama Sweets and Treats. We're located in Augusta, Georgia. Um, you can find us at the VA Hospital downtown on 15th Street. You can also check out our online shop where you can find an array, as our announcer would like to say, an array of different desserts and culinary treats that will be sure to bless your palate as well as your soul. This place is also is in the kitchen with Little Mama, but it's also affectionately known as the Culinary Tabernacle. Why? Because we tend to be a little churchy in this place, and in doing so, that doesn't mean you have to be. Doesn't mean you have to be. Please, you are welcome to come in and stay and be a part of all the shenanigans. We do take part in shenanigans here. It's kind of like a play on the Black church, but not really, because we also know if there's something that you need, if there's a real need in the house, we know how to flip the script and make it work, make it do what it do. We can pray for you. We can laugh with you. We can be there for you, be a support there for you, which is why we call it the Culinary Tabernacle. However, we also like to laugh and joke and have a good time. So that being said, that's what we're going to do today. But let me get these announcements out the way before I get started. Let's see. First announcement tonight on TikTok, if you're on TikTok, is the Passports and Palettes podcast, or Palettes and Passports podcast. We're going to get it right before it's all over with. The Palettes and Passports podcast on TikTok tonight at 6 o'clock on Carter Elite Travel, who is also the official travel agency for Little Mama Sweets and Treats. For any of the events that we have for Little Mama Sweets and Treats, the official travel agency is Carter Elite Travel. You can find her on all social media platforms at Carter Elite Travel. Trust me, she will take care of your travel needs really, really well. So if you want to know about Jamaica, they're going back to Jamaica. They went to Jamaica last week, but they didn't come home. They stayed. So we still in Jamaica, y'all. And there'll be an amazing dish that'll be prepared, traditional Jamaican dish that'll be prepared, as well as learning about the island, which there's a lot to know about the island. So Palettes and Passports podcast, 6 o'clock, Cardi Elite Travel. page, on her page on TikTok. You don't want to miss it. You do not, trust me, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Also, this Saturday at 2 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock Central time, depending on where you are in the country, 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central is the Pound Cake Bake Off. It's going to be 4 different bakers there. I am one of them. I'll probably be late because I also realize I have rehearsal at the same time. So if I can't make it or I make it late, then if I come, I know I'll be coming just to support if I can't be at the beginning of how. But it'll be other amazing bakers are going to be making pound cakes this Saturday at 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern. You want to check that out. That's also on TikTok on Big Mike Cakes by the Pound. Big Mike Cakes by the Pound. Check out his page. He's an amazing baker in the Waco, Texas area. You want to go see him. Please check out our online shop. You'll see it different. Up here's our online shop. So check out our online shop. You can get an array of things at the online shop. I also have a shop on TikTok if you should decide you want to go there. I prefer you go to the online shop. Check out our online shop. You'll see various desserts, different things you wanted to get there. April 18th. It's a field trip. So get your field trips. Field trips. I'm sorry. Field trip is Thursday. April 18th is the Little Mama's dessert. Hi, Ashton. Little Mama's dessert experience. It is an intimate gathering where you, my supporters will be able to choose the next 4 desserts that go on our menu. We're coming up with some new flavors and new different things, different desserts, different plays on different things. So we want your opinion. We honestly want your opinion. Check the QR code. You can click that QR code or scan that QR code to reserve your seat. It's also on Eventbrite, so you want to get that QR code to reserve your seat, okay? Because you don't want to miss out. Right now there's only 12 seats left, okay? And that was out of 15. So there's only 12 seats left. Very intimate gathering. There's not going to be more than 15 people here because I want to foster an environment where people can talk and share their ideas and share their opinions, because we honestly do want your opinion about some of the new desserts that we're going to be bringing out. So April 18th, the Little Mama's Dessert Tasting Experience right here in Augusta, Georgia. Again, if you need travel arrangements to get to Augusta, see Carter Elite Travel. She is our official travel agency for Little Mama Sweets and Treats. All right, I think I've covered everything. If you have ordered something last week, it will be shipped either this week, no later than Monday. My assistant is in class. I have an intern that's here with me, but she is in class. And she's been in class because of midterms for the past couple of weeks. She's been trying to study and get her life together and do all those things. Passports and palettes. Okay, so I said it backwards. I had it right the first time. And 7 o'clock. Okay, I'll make sure I change that for next time. But anyway, she's been in class, but she will be back and I will get some help. But right now, it's just me in the bakery baking all the things that you all have ordered. And I thank you so much for ordering everything. So there's a lot of things we're going to get through today that are going to be ready to ship. That, I want to make sure that you see me actually doing your order. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to be doing banana pudding cake today, almost all the way through. Yeah, actually all the way through. We're going to be doing banana pudding cake today. We're going to be doing, trying to think, am I going to be doing a German chocolate cake today? I'm not going to be doing a German chocolate cake today, but we will be working on actually making that. I got to do the filling for that. I'm looking on my board to see what else I got to make. We've done the brownies. We've done the chocolate chip cookies. What we need to do is we're going to do a hummingbird cake today. Okay. And so we've got 1, 2, 3 full-size banana pudding cakes. One of them is already crumb coated. 2 of them I have to crumb coat, put the filling in those, and then let them sit in the chiller, and then bring them back so I can put the crumb coat on those. Let's see. Then I got a mini banana pudding cake that we need to do the same thing to. We're going to frost the hummingbird cake. We're going to package some things today and get some stuff in the mail. UPS is how we ship, so I do not ship via post office unless I absolutely have to. It's either FedEx or UPS. That's simply because the post office be tripping. just to put it mildly, the post office be tripping. So we're not doing that. I'm also going to be frosting some mini red velvet cakes while I have those out. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of things. So let me make a correction. It is the Passports and Palettes podcast at 7 o'clock tonight. Passports and Palettes podcast at 7 o'clock, not 6, 7 o'clock tonight. Carter Elite Travel page. Also you can also catch it on Swag Kitchen's page. Swag Kitchen also has a pretty dope seasoning out. Swag Kitchen on all platforms, all social media platforms. Check out his Flavor Flex seasoning. If you don't have it, you're missing out. I'm telling you right now, you're missing out. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to make some filling and we're going to make some frosting. I do have some frosting that's ready to go, but it was in the freezer, so it's thawing out right now and getting room temp so I can use it. You cannot use frozen frosting. Much as you might want to, you cannot use frozen frosting. So what I'm going to do first is get these cakes in the oven. We're going to do some cake batter, which is some banana pudding cake. I'm going to get these cakes in the oven, let those bake. So so I'll be ready for the next two cakes that I got to do. And then we're going to frost some cakes and we're going to do some filling. So we're going to do a whole lot of things. So I'm going to move over to here so that I can do the grease and flour in these pans. I use cake dough, okay? And you can make it, you can buy it. It's the same as Baker's Joy or any other cake release that's out there. This is just a personal preference. This is not this is a hard and fast thing. Some people don't like it. I absolutely love it. One, because I can make it and I can, gauge how much I need or use or whatever. It's a 1-to-1 recipe. You're going to use vegetable oil, flour, and shortening. Vegetable oil, flour. Use all-purpose flour because self-rising is a little much for this. And shortening. Okay, so vegetable oil, flour, and shortening. Equal parts each. I start out with 1 cup. So 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of shortening. You can put it in the blender if you want to. I put it in my stand mixer, let it go until it's smooth. That's it. And then you can store it in an airtight container, which I do right here, and it'll last on your counter for about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Put it in your refrigerator, it'll last a little longer. Okay. If you don't need that much, you can, half a cup, half a cup. It's equal parts. However you want to measure, it's equal parts of vegetable oil or cooking oil. Okay, if you like canola, better than vegetable oil. If you like corn oil, better than vegetable oil. But equal parts of cooking oil, we'll put it like that, cooking oil, flour, and shortening. And then you can just spread it on your pans, and it makes for a really good cake release without all the aerosols and, harming the ozone layer and all of that. Not that I'm that concerned with the ozone layer, I probably should be, but I just found that this was a cheaper way for me to do it because as we're called a micro bakery, but I'm more like a small bakery. We go through a lot of cake release because when you're baking a cake, you flour and you grease and flour your pans. And these things right here are amazing. These are parchment paper. I remember I had a creator on TikTok tell me about these. He was in my live. He's like, hey, they make parchment paper rounds for your cake pans. Mind blowing. When I found them, they're on my Amazon page. If you go in my link tree on TikTok, if you haven't been on TikTok, and also it'll be linked somewhere else too, I'm sure. But they have these cake rounds. So this also, so you don't have to use quite so much of everything else. You just put the parchment paper down, you flip your cake out, pull the parchment paper off, and voila. It's totally mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing. So good morning to everybody that is coming in. I appreciate you coming in. If you're on TikTok, please tap the screen. Appreciate you tapping the screen and sharing the live. Let somebody else know what you're watching. This is one of the best places. The Culinary Tabernacle is one of the best places to be during your lunch hour. I'm trying to tell you. But do get your lunch first. Do get your lunch because we are here to make you hungry. you'll see that I'm putting equal parts of this cake mix, um, cake batter. I probably have enough for a few. Enough for a few in here. Probably more than the 4 layers that I'm making, but we'll see how that comes out in a little bit. I'm only filling this up halfway. Why only halfway? This particular batter, because this is we don't use cake mix. So this particular batter is actually my own recipe. And I know that it will rise to be the full size of the cake pan. I only need to put it halfway. For red velvet recipe, I do a little bit more, maybe about 2/3 of the way up instead of just halfway. Because again, it'll rise, but you have to know, your pan, your equipment, your recipes to know exactly where to stop. Now I could weigh these so I know that they're the same weight all the way around. Um, but I'm not doing that today. I'm just not doing that today. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. I promise you I will eventually see them or somebody will see them for me and let me know what's being said so that I can answer any questions that might be out there. If you want to order banana pudding cake, you can go on our online store there, and either place and order one. I don't think I've taken it off the TikTok shop though. Uh, I have thought about it. I don't think I can. I think one of the creators has it on their showcase. So it's probably how we're getting so many orders for this. If you happen to be on TikTok and you go on my TikTok shop and you want to add something to your showcase, can you add one of the cookies to your showcase? That would that would help me out a whole lot. Also, it would help me not have to make quite so many banana pudding cakes and would allow people to see some of the other creations we have because we have some pretty cool stuff going on here. We also have an announcer that will be joining us shortly. He gives us our church announcements, if you will, and he's pretty fun. If you like church announcements, if you've seen Ricky Smiley do church announcements or Steve Harvey or any of the other comedians do church announcements, it's very similar, but they're very specific to Culinary Tabernacle. And if anybody else has any announcements, if you want to be featured on our show here Monday through Thursday from 11 to 1, just let me know. Shoot me a DM. I'm easy, not cheap though. At least according to my husband, I'm definitely not cheap. But shoot us a DM. We'll get you scheduled and get you on and get you talking about everything you got going on. Speaking of which, swag, I should have you up so you could talk about the Passports and Palettes podcast today. I should. I should. So, okay, babe, I'm going to put these in the oven. So I will be right back. So I'm making more than probably what the normal person would if they were making the same. But it's okay. Pepper sugar. True might be at work today. Put some banana pudding in this. And some vanilla. Hey, speaking of which, I ordered some vanilla that did not come today. And it's going to be here tomorrow. Okay. Is my mic on? Huh? Okay. About to say mute. All right, we're going to let this go and do what it does for a little while. And this one is making frosty. It's the filling that's going to be frosty. And I grabbed milk out of the freezer. Yes, I go through a lot of butter every day. I go through the leaves. I think we're looking at 3 or 4 pounds of butter every day. Every day. Cookies, the bones in there. And banana pudding goes in, banana pudding goes in the frosting as well, but not as this thing. Now, when you're using whipped cream, or heavy cream, heavy cream, heavy whipping cream, same thing. You want to watch it because the only lights for this part, I only want to let it get to semi-stiff peaks, not stiff peaks, because then it's a little difficult to when you or right and thickening like it is right now. I'm going to crush up some beets. I'm going to put it in it. more hands. My handfuls are kind of small. So people are like, oh, she's got a lot in there. No. If anything, the main part, other than bananas and banana pudding cake, is vanilla wafers or chest cookies if you will. Some people use chest cookies, which is fine, convenience. Same thing. Chest cookies does give a little bit of a different flavor, but the medicinal thing is doing vanilla wafer. And if you have traditional banana pudding, you don't want to keep adding pudding and vanilla wafers for something that's in the refrigerator for a little while. Homemade banana pudding lasts about 20 days, 24 days, maybe. And we take your little after the refrigerator all the time. You want to keep it. Because it's probably going to go on. I'm missing first comments. Nope. Okay. Not mixing any. All right. We're gonna let this go for a little bit. It's gonna go a little longer because one thing, my butter was soft, but it wasn't as soft as I like it when making frosting. So when making buttercream frosting, you wanna whip the butter. But it's not what it is. You wanna whip the butter until it's fluffy. And then you're gonna take a little bit for that to happen. Hey, Cortez!
Let's see, Mama Sarah should be in there.
I am.
All right.
How are you this morning, Papa?
We're doing good.
Good.
All right. Yeah, True should be in there on audio.
I don't see him.
Say something, True. Make sure we're in there for you.
It's loud in here, so give me a second while I turn one of these mixers off.
How are you?
It's the internet running a little slow too. We're lagging a little bit.
Almost
Okay.
ready.
Oops, the camera's on. Okay.
Well, talking about when it hits the 50, you see that making heat now. That's what heavy cream does for you.
I don't hear her clear though.
Yes, it's chopping up a little bit. It's because of the internet. The Wi-Fi is not Wi-Fi today.
Good
Okay, you were saying something while talking about me.
So we got True and Cheryl in here, but the Wi-Fi is being a little choppy.
Oh, hi, True. Hi, Cheryl. Um,
good morning again.
if Carter is around, can you give the link to Carter, babe, so she can come talk about passports and ballots tonight?
Yep. Let's see if I can get it to her.
Oh, 1 second.
So, Mama,
Yes, ma'am.
can I ask the question?
Sure.
Where'd you send that link to? Because I looked everywhere and can't find it.
To your phone.
Okay. It's not there, but I'll look again.
That's the phone. It came up with your name as being associated with PayPal.
1751?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll look again.
That's why I said. That's why
All
I
right.
sent it.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. You let me grab the cake for you. Oh, please. While that's doing that, that can be going.
Mm, 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 mm.
Oh, where True went to.
I don't see him on my side.
It's down again, so it'll be all nice and wonderful. Is Drew able to do announcements?
No, he fell out the room. I don't know where he went to.
He ran away. Thank you all. First of all, let me thank you all so much for being patient while we're trying to move everything around in our new thing. Because see, we got a new house, new place to do our live stream. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it immensely. I celebrate every celebration. I appreciate it. Y'all can say I ain't it's too much. Y'all doing too much. Like, I'm going to
Turn you down a little bit. There we go.
I think it's me.
Yeah, I turned you down a little bit.
It's me.
Christina Lee King asked, "Is that buttercream?"
I'm sorry.
Christina Lee King asked if that's buttercream you're making.
Yes, it is buttercream I'm making. Hey, Christina, here you go. Hey, this is that I'm putting on the plastic wrap right here is actually filling, whipped cream type filling for the banana pudding cake. And I'm still waiting on you, girl. Let me know if you want to work for me because I can need somebody that can decorate cookies. So you know.
Mhm.
Not quite sure how we would get them back and forth, but that's something to work out later. Don't laugh at me, Miss Cheryl.
I had a cough.
Don't laugh at me, Miss Cheryl. Christina is somebody that I've known for quite a while. She's in another women's group on
Yeah.
Facebook, and she showed the Easter themed cookies that she decorated, and I'm looking for a good cookie decorator.
She says she's
You know,
finally
somebody that can,
catching you live.
huh?
She says she's finally catching you live.
I know, right? So, how is the weather where you are? So, I know you live either where it makes snow or it comes on a regular basis. So, I'm hoping that these winter storms are not affecting you too much, Christina. But yeah, if you ever want a job decorating cookies, because I do get requests for them, especially now considering that mattress is coming up and people World Cup is coming to Georgia. Okay, people want to know, can you do decorated cookies? Oh yeah, sure. No, I personally don't know how to do them. Can I learn? Sure. So I want to learn most definitely. So I'm going to eventually get a technique one of those classes here locally as well.
Hey,
The backup
quiet.
to the backup announcer,
Yep. I'm the backup to the backup.
a working vacation. Yes, I'm going to take a working vacation to my house. We got room.
Good morning, quiet.
I'm just saying, I'm saying,
That's funny,
saying.
man.
If you ever want to go to Georgia and you're looking
Good
for a
morning.
job, I got you. Go where? But you have to use
I'm,
it.
I'm not gonna stay long because my phone is overheating. I just popped up to say good morning to everybody.
Okay. Have a good one.
You too. You too.
Thank you for coming in. And people ask, why do you put it in so many like this? When I get ready to put it in the piping bags, when I get ready to put this in the piping bags, it's a lot easier to handle. And I don't have to change my piping bags as often. If I'm doing the same thing, like say I'm doing a whole lot of filling, putting fillings in a whole lot of cakes. I just put this in, cut the end off, put it in, squeeze it, maybe through the do, then pull the empty one out, pop a new one in. It's like, putting in inserts. And even with frosting, this works. I got this from another baker, and I was like, where have you been all my life? I've been, filling these piping bags, putting them inside the cup and folding them around to make them, you know, make it go down to the end and all that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to do all
Mhm.
that. You can now. If that's what you do, then please continue to do what you do. Don't let me dissuade you from doing whatever it is that works for you and your kitchen. However, I'm telling you, this right here is a game changer. Do I need to change this to this? I guess I will. I'll change this to that also. Let me see. So I can do that. I'm not ready for that yet, though.
Mm. Teach me.
I learned that from there was another baker that I was watching because
Mm-hmm.
I have a thing for watching other people bake stuff. I'm like, y'all, I have a thing
Yeah.
watching other people bake stuff. And she said, if you put your frosting in, saran wrap, but like a better word, saran wrap, and do it, then you can store it like this. This can go in my refrigerator. This can go in my freezer. and it's good to go as soon as I pull it out. And I'm like,
Mhm.
so hold up. Now I do label it because sometimes
Mhm.
I'll put it in the freezer. I'll put it in the refrigerator or freezer, and not remember what it is. But I said, you can do that? And I watched her do it. I was like, OMG. So I've been using this particular method ever since. And it makes the frosting process go a whole lot faster and smoother. I know I can tell how much um, frosting I have like at a glance. I don't have to wonder, gee, I wonder if I have enough. Oh, I don't know if I have enough. That kind of stuff. At a glance. At a glance. Like that's gonna be
Somebody's
yeah.
coming up. Um, Tonight, Mr. Moore made the request. He wants cinnamon rolls, but he wants peach cobbler cinnamon rolls. So that's what I'm
Okay.
doing today. I'm
Okay.
doing it. I'm trying it. I never did it with the peach cobbler stuff in the middle. So I'm trying it. I'm not afraid.
You can do it. Let me check these. Let me check these cakes in the next room. I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Um, talk amongst yourselves, and I will be. I promise you. I promise you. I'm just going in the next room to check the cakes because we don't try to burn stuff here. That's not my idea of fun.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Kay is in the room. You just need to. She has herself muted right now.
Who's in the room?
Kay Cortez.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing all of this. I see some people and I don't see her.
Okay. So I got two later. Mhm. Well, that's nice and fluffy over there.
Yeah, Kay is in the room, and she just has herself muted right now.
Why do you put that on the bottom? Keep the cake from moving. That's all it is. Keep the cake from moving. I'm still waiting on my I probably this probably ready before my other frosting gets
Wow.
defrosted and goes to the music. Almost there.
Papa, the audio here is crazy.
Yeah, it's probably because that mixer that's going.
Okay.
And I would only put this in a pipe bag and squeeze it out. I don't have to because one is just made. And, it's just I'm just doing so much one thing. And I know that this that I have in this um Texas nuts is okay. Now if I was gonna do more than one cake, I would break out my piping bag and fill them out and squeeze it out, fill them up, squeeze it out until we got done.
Christina's asking, do you frost the cakes frozen or just cooked?
I don't even have that. Last thing I got is there it goes. Okay. Mm.
She said the frosted cakes frozen or just cooked.
Usually she puts them in the refrigerator for a little while before she frosts them. It makes it easier to cool them down.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, still trying to figure this out.
Good morning. Mm.
I think we got everybody in here now.
Children happy?
I think we got you in here now. Okay.
I heard her. She said she was trying to figure it out.
I'm here, I think.
Hear you.
I hear
Okay.
you, baby.
Let's scrape this one more time. Almost ready for me to put the pudding into it. And then I'll add powdered sugar. Okay.
Nice.
I am using the butter. It's kind of a buttercream, but it's got pudding in it. And it's like it tastes like ermine without having to cook the actual cook of the flour and sugar and whatnot, flour and milk together, which makes the ermine frosting. Did you know ermine frosting has flour in it? Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. Third batch. So you'll have to cook the flour and milk together. And do that. Okay. So let's put this together so we can frost our everything that does together here so we're pretty ready for next week because we don't want the coffee shop to be without everything. And God forbid they should ever be out of anything. Get some French cheese frosting. And let it get room temperature before um starting to mix to it. And one more. So I'm gonna make sure I have enough. I also have a mini um tiny bird cake over there that I'm gonna frost as well today. So today is frosting and baby day. It's kind of a frosted baby. Order the can't necessarily the whole day. Sometimes we try to get them out, but let me grab my pack bag. I'll probably be making some more things to frosting today. At some point today, I'll be making some more.
Mm.
We'll show you in real time how this works. So like what they call rope pans. You can find these on online. Well, if you're into baking, little things like little treats and stuff like that. Um,
Mm.
What are those, little mama?
welcome in to everybody that is here. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you coming to take me out in your lunch hours. You could be anywhere else. You could be anywhere else in these internet streets. You come to hang out with me, so I really, 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 really appreciate it.
Ask her again, Kay. I don't think she heard you.
Huh?
Well, I was asking, what are those? Are those red velvet?
Yes, they are. I just realized that I should have put a tip on this one. So that means I get to cross the hummingbird first.
Ew.
In my haste of getting these frosted, I was like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and put this in here so I can show you guys how I'm doing it. But yeah.
Mhm. Ask me one.
What did you say, Miss Cheryl? Let me try to explain the trash.
You know what I said? Pass me one. That's what I
Oh.
said.
I'm in agreement.
See? You should know me by now. Well.
Go ahead and pass you one, right?
Hmm. If only it was that easy.
Right. Listen, if it was that easy, I would have had some of that brown stew chicken that Swag had last week on their podcast. I'm like,
Ain't
how
that,
dare you?
ain't that the
How
truth?
like how dare you?
I'd have had a stewed chicken along with your bread pudding.
Right. Okay. All of that. Is it coming back up? Hold on just a second. There it is. So yeah, I would have had listen, all of that, all that, all that. Okay, this is the hummingbird cake. Hummingbird cake has cream cheese frosting, and then we put this is of course I'm doing the crumb coat first. And then we put pecans, like little crushed pecans, pecans, however you
Mhm.
pronounce it, where you're from, all over it. And if you mess up like I did and didn't put a tip on your piping bag before you cut it, that's okay because you can stick this piping bag inside of another piping bag that has a tip and use it that way, which I think is super cool.
Amen. That's good to know.
So you're not wasting anything, because you're going to get dirt anyway, right?
Hmm. It's good to know.
Yeah, take this one and just put it inside of another one and keep it moving.
Hey, what's that I was saying? One monkey don't stop no show.
Yeah, that's what Mama used to say all the time. That and there's more than one. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yes, Mama, I ain't.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Listen, I ain't trying to skid one though to find out.
Cats can be more vicious than dogs sometimes.
Yeah, in her latter years of life, it was so funny. I can laugh about it now, but going through it, I was frustrated. Like, come on, woman. But I'm laughing about it. You told her if you told her she could not do something, she was bound and determined to show you that she could. And
Absolutely.
you're telling her, and she's telling her she can't do something that's, for her safety. Mommy, you can't just go out walking by yourself because you don't know where you are. I know where I'm
Mm-hmm.
at. Okay. You really don't know where you're at. You think you're home. You think you're back in California, but you're not. I know where I'm
Mm.
at. You telling me where I'm at? Yes, ma'am. Mommy, you can't just sit on the neighbor's front porch and just sit here and wait for them. Why not? Because one, they're not home. Okay, let's start there. They're not home. Two, you just don't sit on people's front porch, Mom. This is my front porch, okay?
They are determined in their conversation. I can tell you that much.
Yes. So, I there were times when it was very frustrating, and sometimes it was just straight up funny. If I told her she couldn't do something, she was bound and determined to show me that she don't show me that she can do whatever she want to do. I'm like, yes, ma'am, you can. You are definitely able, more than able to do whatever it is you feel you want to do. However, come.
Mm-hmm.
Just know to be watching, and we ain't gonna let you get too far.
True. Very true.
We ain't gonna let you get too far.
Grandma was like that. But grandma could count a stack of money in a heartbeat.
Oh my goodness. My mama had a thing for rolling her money so tight, so she rolled her money tighter than any joint I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Considering she never smoked. Like, how do you know how to roll it like that? Like, just trying to tell me.
mm
Did you do this in another life?
Grandma
Okay.
would roll her money and then twist it around in her stocking on her leg, and it would not fall down.
I know that's right. My grandmother used to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Twist the stocking around, and
Mm-hmm.
it will stay up. I guess that was before elastic. Elastic was a thing. And
Right.
yeah, they would do that.
Look, my pantyhose were falling down. Grandma's stockings were still holding up.
They didn't teach you the trick?
No, the only thing, well, she didn't teach me that because we didn't have to wear that. So I guess, but
Talk
gra-
amongst yourselves for a second. Let me check these tapes.
yeah, grandma taught me how to cook and how to do laundry. Hang it out on a line in in a certain order.
Mm,
They had an
always
order
be
to. Excuse
I'm
me.
sure. I would always be afraid that the clothes would like fall off or fly away.
No, they taught you how to put it on, and they taught you how to put it in a certain order. And if you did it out of order, she made you take it down and put it back in order.
Hmm.
So you didn't mess up too many times because you didn't like the extra work.
Right. I think I remember my mom's mother had one of those old washing machines.
Hmm.
It didn't have a top to it, and you used to like have to run the wet clothes through a wringer and
So
then
there's a
turn it.
ringer at the top.
Yep.
After after she told me not to do it, I did it and got my hands working.
Okay. All right. My cakes are almost done, but not quite. I got the timer on to I forgot that the other timer shuts off after a minute. I don't even remember hearing it go off. But that doesn't mean it didn't go off, just means I didn't hear it. So we're gonna frost these, put the tip in here, inside the packing bag. A little bit more. It's always I used to have packing bags that it would tell me where to cut for the size tip that I was using, the size of the tip itself, because we have some that are bigger around bigger circumference, I guess, is the right word. And yeah, I don't buy the videos, so I don't know. I be waiting when I cut them now. But see, bag inside of the bag, and now I can cross these right quick. So these are all gonna go to the south. If you happen to be in the Augusta area, our storefront is located inside the VA hospital. You can find an array of different desserts there, as long as some very good coffee. Why? Because I'm a coffee snob and I don't believe in serving stuff that don't taste good. I just don't. I think it's a sin to do that. So see, I changed one out, cut the tip off of this one. Put this one out too. At the end of this one. Now, what happens if I don't use it all? I just save it. I'll either put it back in the big container that I have, or I'll just leave it in the bag with the tip attached, and then take it out, let it get room temperature, and it's pipeable again. That makes sense. It's pipeable.
Mm.
Cheryl's breaking that bag.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's our Wi-Fi because it keeps coming and going.
That's possible. Just when we think we got everything fixed, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we just put this, all we have to do is put the lids on these, and sometimes they act right, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes I have to fight with them a little bit. The lids should just pop on just like that. So put the lids on them, and then these can go in the fridge, and they're ready to go to the shop. Um,
The audio is
okay, you're breaking.
Yeah, it might be her
Probably me.
Wi-Fi.
Our Wi-Fi or hers.
So they think that might be Cheryl.
Oh, you might need to put some foil on your Wi-Fi, Miss Cheryl,
able to
because you're breaking up. You sound a little chopped and screwed, like kids say, chopped and screwed like 3-6 Mafia.
now come back in.
Yeah, you sounded real choppy. So if anybody else wants to be a guest on my live stream, all you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll send you a link. My producer, who is in the other room, will send you a link, and we'll have you, and you can talk to the people just like I'm talking to the people.
Little Mama, can you hear me clearly?
I can.
I have a question. I heard you say put foil on your Wi-Fi. Does that work?
No.
Oh,
No.
because I was
It's
like,
a
don't I
it's a
will
thing
try
like
it.
I listen. If you remember back in the day where we had to stand like this for the antenna, if you're old enough to know about antennas,
Yes.
and you know about putting foil on stuff to make it seem like it would conduct better. 1 second, let me get these cakes out of the oven.
That's funny. I do remember having to fix the antennas.
I'm back.
It's still kind of hard to understand what you're saying, Miss Cheryl.
Yeah, I think it's our Wi-Fi because I'm listening to it on our phone. My phone is choppy a little bit, and in the Facebook comments they said the same thing. It's a little choppy, so it's probably us.
Okay. Okay. No, because you can't actually put foil on your Wi-Fi. But back in the day, we used to put foil on everything and it would make it work better, right?
That's sure I do remember those antennas.
I'm sitting there obviously showing my age. Um, can I get the mixing bowls? Okay. As you can see, mixing bowls back. Okay. As you can see, we've got it nice and fluffy now, right? So what we're going to do is add the pudding that I have sitting to the side. Add the pudding that I had sitting to the side to it. And now the timer wants to go. I've already taken the cakes out now. Had to put it sitting here, doing what it does, getting all nice and happy and all that good stuff to it. And I'm turning the timer off. Make that mix. We're going to mix that together. Grab my sugar and my extra milk. I'm going to mix the butter and the pudding together until it's very well incorporated and just as fluffy. Fluffier. So now this is nice and fluffy. I'm going to add my powdered sugar. And what I learned using this method is I don't have to use quite as much powdered sugar as I would like if I was making just a straight buttercream. Like I do my chocolate frostings. I go through about 4 pounds of powdered sugar making my chocolate frostings. But I like it's a richer chocolate flavor. So I'm gonna try it with the chocolate pudding one day, just not today. And the reason I'm putting this shield on here because what happens is until I get the thing, the scoop that goes inside the bowl when I put the powdered sugar tends to want to do the whole, we want to cloud up and fly everywhere. So you start it out slow, start your mixer out slow. I've seen postings where they didn't start the mixer out slow. They started off on high and wonder why everything's all over their counter. Because you didn't give it a chance. And after you incorporate it, you know,
Welcome in, True.
Powdered sugar makeover.
I'm sorry.
If you get powdered sugar makeover.
Yeah, you do get powdered sugar has a way of going everywhere but where you want it to be. Especially when you're dusting something with it, you're like, okay, how do I get powdered sugar in my hair? How we do that? How did I get there? So as you see, I'm scraping the bowl down because even with the stand mixer, you want to make sure all of your ingredients are getting incorporated. So you want to scrape your bowl. Even if you have a scraper attachment, you still don't need to scrape your bowl. Even if you have your bowl adjusted, because you can, for those of you that don't know, you can adjust your bowl so that your mixer, the bottom of your mixer will touch the bottom of the bowl. So you will get all of your ingredients incorporated like it's supposed to be. But you don't want to just depend on that. You want to make sure you get it and do it. I'm gonna let that mix for a little bit. That's actually I'll need to add the extra mix to that. That's actually a good consistency for piping and frosting and doing what I want to do. So we're good.
Say True was in here for a second. He fell out again.
I'm sorry.
Said True was in here for a second. He fell out again.
Yeah, he's falling out all over the place.
Mm.
So just as a reminder, please direct your attention to our online shop. You'll see at the bottom of your screen, or at the top of your screen, depending on where it ends up, of our online shop. You can go there and buy anything you want to get. You can get anything you want to get. Trying to see who's here. Oh, it's me. So yeah, you can get anything you want to get on our online shop. Um, okay, good.
Mm. I'm sorry.
Yeah, anything you want to get, it's on our shop. Go get it. Go get it. Let me do our announcements. I'm gonna let that go for a little while longer. It's almost ready. Almost. I need to grab the other frosting that I've got thrown out and put it in with this so that it all mixes together so we've got a consistent frosting. So let me go grab that. Yes. Very good, very good. And see, I've got some frosting in a piping bag already that I was using. So all I have to do is squeeze this out in here so I can mix all of this together. And then I can take out the inner liner, which is the frosting that I had in the plastic bag and the plastic saran wrap. And then I can use this bag again. I don't even have to get a new bag. So mix this together and then I can grab this cake. Add this to it too. This is still a little where are the scissors? They're frozen. I don't necessarily like it a little frozen. It's still a little cold. So we're gonna let it do what it do inside the mixer. Do this one. And then just make I just put it in some new just wrap it again. I got enough saran wrap for that. That get clean water and put these in the fridge.
While she doing all that, we're gonna test this commercial.
What is going on
Let me
TikTok?
grab
It's your boy Ray, all the way from the South
let me
Side.
grab
Yay.
it.
And as always, today is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice in it. Yes, we will. The time is now 22:12 or 10:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this fantastic Friday. And I just wanted to come and say what's up. I might edit that first part out, but I might not. Anyway, but we are on treat number 5, which is of Lil Mama Sweet and Treats, which is the Grandma's Southern Tea Cake. Now, I wanted to have like some tea or something with this, or some coffee, but like it's late at night. It's late at night, and I don't want no coffee. 1, 2. The only tea that I have is gonna put me to sleep. And please hold. All right, I'm back. So I made me some tea, because I thought about it. I have to be at work at 8 in the morning. And here I am making TikToks at 10 o'clock. Anyway, so here goes the cookie. Or the tea cake. I'll let you have first bite. I'm sure it's good. All right, let's go. My God. So biting into that made me realize that I have had a tea cake before. Oh, and compliment the tea. Ugh. Just like the name, honey. My God. My goodness. Like, I don't want to make a mess on my camera, but Lil Mama, I thank you so much. I think I'm gonna be real honest. I think this is my favorite out of all of them. Now, as y'all can see, my reaction to all the other ones down. But this tea cake is so simple, but it's so, oh my God. Like, it's so good, so simple. It's not too sweet, but it's, it's sweet enough. Accomplishment. The tea, obviously, and has a nice, like, amount of crunch on it. Like, but it pulls away so good from the cookie. Like, she did her big one. So, y'all, go over and blow my good friend, Lil Mama, up. She does sell on TikTok Shop. She ships, and everything. So, with that being said, Lil Mama, thank you once again for blessing me with the box of treats in Black History Month. But I had the opportunity to indulge in Melanated March I love you. Continue to do what you're doing. Remember that. Remember that God got you, baby. Remember that God has you, and you going there. I don't know what there is, but you know what there is. So I'm thankful that you're always being a blessing to me, and I'm ready to come down and get in the kitchen with you, little mama. I love you. And with that being said, remember these three things, or four things rather. I love you, God love you, but you better love your damn self. But the most important part, mind the business that pay you. Peace out.
I'm on the table.
What is
That
going on
was
TikTok? It's your boy Ray all the way from the side.
that was an amazing testimonial. Thank you. Let me tell him yes. Sounds good. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. You were so listen, my boy, Southside Ray and Auntie Yo, they have been supporting me almost like since day one, along with some of y'all, of course. So I am so thankful whenever I can get Ray to try something of mine because he is an amazing baker in his own right. Okay, don't sleep on him. He makes some of the most amazing pound cakes. He is known in Atlanta as the pound cake king, if you will. So, like I said, don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. He's one of the HNICs at the post office right now. So he doesn't get a lot of time to do a lot of baking. But my brother he can bake too. Okay, men can bake too. You see by uh, watching Mike do his thing, and if you've been on any of the challenges, you've seen Chef Sean do his thing. So yeah. So men can throw down in the kitchen too now. Okay, don't get it twisted. They can throw down too. But I'm frosting this banana pudding cake. That's what we're doing right now. We're frosting this banana pudding cake, and we're gonna make it do what it do here.
LBJ said, "Hey, is she on YouTube?"
Hey, so if you want to join me, and you're a subscriber, which is free, subscriptions are free on my YouTube channel. Please join me as a subscriber there, and my producer will get you all the credentials you need to be able to come up and holler at me while I'm in the kitchen. I like calling my producer. I think he likes it too.
I'm sure he does.
He's like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm a producer. Yeah. Actually,
And they're
he's
mixing and scratching on the ones and twos.
yeah, mixing. So this one is going to go out today. If you ordered a banana pudding cake last week, you're one of y'all that ordered a full size banana pudding cake last week. Your cake is getting shipped. It's going to go out today. Trying to get some of the a couple other orders. If you ordered cookies or brownies, those are going out today. And let me offer a an apology. I sent an order out last week. And she ordered a banana pudding cake and a dozen cookies. I sent the cake and not the cookies. You should be getting your refund soon if it hasn't already, made it back to your whatever your form of payment was. I apologize. I try to be so careful when packing orders to make sure that I don't have three or four orders, going out at the same time. And, I make sure that everything that's, for that order has gotten in that order. So again, please forgive me. Please do give us a chance to earn your business again. It was definitely an oversight. It's not that I didn't want you to have cookies, baby. I honestly just missed that on the packing sheet. So again, forgive me. It's not my it was not my intent to short you anything. It's definitely not my intent. And if you enjoyed the banana pudding cake, please let us know. We like to know if, A, if it got there like it's supposed to, which it should have, and B, if you enjoyed it. If you
Hey,
didn't enjoy it, tell us what
hey,
we can
hey,
do to
hey.
improve.
But I can tell you that I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. I was happy as a lark for about 3 days because we ate it all in 3 days.
Oh,
Is that Miss LBJ herself?
tacos.
Good.
Hi.
Hey. Does she have a picture up, babe? Or you just have just a sound in the box?
I just have the
She's sound
sound.
right now.
Okay, because I was gonna. Okay, LBJ, I want them to. Well, I want you in the box, but we'll do it another time. But quickly tell people what you do because I like highlighting and spotlighting my sister business owners.
Um, I am a small business owner. Um, my business is goes by the name of LVJ Creations LLC. Um, I hand bling out dog collars, cat collars, and keychains. Um, and I do it with love uh, and a lot of care.
Okay.
If you want to show, I can put you in the box if you want to show some of your stuff, LJ.
Huh?
If you want to come on
We are
video, I can
on.
put you in the box.
He says he can put you in the box. He can make a box and put you in it because I want my folks on these other social media channels to see what you got going on. If you're able, if you're not, it's fine. I know I'm putting you on the spot, and y'all should know me by now. You should know I do that. Um, but I know I'm putting you on the spot, but if you're not ready, that's okay. We'll wait until you are, and then you can come up with with your pictures, your collars, and show people all what you do. In fact, we'll wait because I don't want to make you anxious. Okay, so I just want people to hear you and see what you do. And the next time, be ready, girl. Be ready.
Oh, most definitely. I do have some good news though. I last night I finished the collar that I made for Auntie Cheryl.
Okay. So
Awesome.
her fur baby will be rocketed in style, I'm sure, because um, that's what we do when you get a collar from LBJ Creations. You can rest assured that if your fur baby or other four-legged animal, I'm sure she does other collars. If it fits a cat, it'll probably fit a lizard.
Yeah,
Probably.
I will if you have a dog, cat, a lizard, a bird, hey, if the collar fits, I'll make it for you.
He can make a blinged out collar for your bougie animal friends. Okay, so if you have some animal friends that live in your house or don't live in your house, he can make a bougie blinged out collar so they can be walking around. So I'm sure Miss Cheryl's fur baby is gonna be walking around like yes, yes.
Well, let me
Refer
just
to me
tell
as
you, I got him a pair of glasses, sunglasses. And
oh
while I
Lord.
was in the thrift store, I found a suede vest that will fit him, a brown suede vest. So we're going strolling.
Listen,
But I'm gonna warn you now.
Hmm.
I'm gonna warn everybody. I tell this to every person that I have made a collar for. Once
Mm-hmm.
that collar goes on, they will be acting bougie. I'm telling you.
Oh, I know he's gonna start his stuff. He started stuff when he's got his regular stuff on. So
I'm
I
telling you.
can't imagine over here. I just know that when our fur babies get collars from you, they're like, oh yes, I have arrived. It's about time you recognized who I am.
absolutely, absolutely. That's why I went to her. That's exactly why I went to her.
I'm telling you because the my friend that does a lot of the events that I go to, her dog Princess, she she told me, she said that anytime she goes to take it off, she will get the side eye.
Mm-mm.
She will get the side eye like, excuse me, like, what are you doing?
Okay, this
Kimmy just
is
said, hey,
the
she got a
finished.
box.
Okay, this is the finished banana pudding cake. Okay,
Oh
this is
my
the finished cake.
God, look at that.
This,
That
Yeah.
looks
now you're gonna put this in
delicious.
the cooler. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
That looks delicious.
Okay.
Hi, Papa.
Hey,
Oh. How you
see if
doing,
we can
Auntie
get Kimmy up here.
Cheryl?
I'm good. I'm good. And hubby's still living. I ain't killed him yet. So
Good for him. Good for him. I'm glad
um,
he's still living.
he's still walking. Well, I was gonna ask Papa something, but I forgot because I'm old. But when I remember, I forgot.
Kimmy, I just sent you the link. If you want to come up and show everybody what you got in your box.
Oh.
Mm-mm-mm.
But yeah, Myers is gonna have the time of his life with that collar.
Maya's bougie anyway, without the collar. I don't understand how you
Comments are
go
distorted. Okay.
from shelter dog to bougie dog. You know, but that's okay.
Christina
Everything.
said. Christina said this to slap one of those collars on her husband.
Uh,
I might. I might. You never know.
hey, I've had some people,
Hey, don't be spreading the kink.
I've had some people ask me about that. I will do it. Like I said, if it fits whoever you want it to go on, or whatever you want it to go on, I have no problem doing it.
I hear you.
She says, "Once it leaves my hands,
Whatever you choose to do with it,
I don't
That's
have
all.
anything.
ain't
I don't have anything to do with it. Once it leaves my
nope.
Right. As long as you pay me, you can be
They
creative
think
with
that
whatever you want to do
the
with it.
comments are getting a little distorted. I don't know if it's because it's TikTok's comments and whatever Facebook comments, but I know they're jumbled up on my screen too.
Mhm.
Not
That was
my
because of the Wi-Fi earlier.
Oh, okay, okay. Cool.
Oh, Mama,
Hmm.
I was thinking. I told you I was gonna put the peaches in there. Would a little bourbon help
Mm-hmm.
it? Would a little bourbon help? No, hurt it.
Mm-hmm. Not at
Mm.
all.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Not at all. Especially if it's just for y'all.
Mm-hmm. Just for
Yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah. Nah, you're fine. But half a cup, depending on how many pieces you got.
I got 2 cans in here.
Half a cup should be plenty.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime.
Peaches.
We want to make some cinnamon rolls, but we're not going to get to that today because I have a 2 o'clock appointment, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We're going on a field trip on Thursday. So get your field trip form signed. If you need a chaperone, make sure that you have your chaperone bring your snacks for you
Okay.
because we're not going to have any snacks. But make sure you get your caregiver, whoever that might be, to sign your permission slip. We're going to be in 2 places on Thursday. We're doing 2 pitch competitions. So yeah, this is one of those times I've never done 2 in the same day. I've never done 2 in the same weekend. And my husband tells me, he says, you are like spent after doing one. I'm like, yeah. We can do it. We're taking all the money. We're coming for all of it. Okay. So actually, what happened was I applied for 2 different pitch competitions at 2 different colleges because I am a full-time college student, so I can do that. And the first one to get back to me as being accepted to be able to compete was the one at UGA. which is super cool. Super cool. I'm really excited about it. It's the next, no, collegiate brands competition. Um, so I'm excited about that. And theirs is on Thursday evening. They're the first one to get back to me. I applied to the one at Morehouse
Yum.
because it said that it was going to be the dates said April, like the first week of April. So I'm like, okay, that will work. If I get accepted for both, there's no conflict in the schedule. Yeah, about that. They Morehouse got back to me about 2 days after the UGA and said, congratulations, you've been accepted to compete. We're excited to have you and your team and your business and whatever come or whatever idea. The whole congratulations thing on the letter. This event will take place on March 19th. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pause.
Wow.
This was supposed to be April. It's okay though, because theirs is in the morning and the one at UGA is in the evening. And they're about an hour and a half, give or take, hour and a half away from each other. So it can be
Okay.
done. My husband will be chauffeur extraordinaire, getting me from one place to the other. So pray for him. Okay, pray for him. My pitch deck is the same in both places, so that makes it easy for me. In fact, I'm going to switch to the main camera back. That makes it easy for me to be able to compete. I'll just be repeating myself, really. So it makes it easier, but it's still a lot. It's a lot. However, somebody's got to come in second because I'm coming in first.
I know that's right.
So I don't know who's gonna.
You better let
I
them
don't know
know.
who's gonna. I don't know who's gonna come in second, but I'm coming in first. Both places. We're
Tell
going
them,
for first place.
speak it into existence.
We're coming for first place. I'm confident in my pitch. I'm confident in my business. I'm confident in my business model, so that I can do this. And I told Sean, I said, after I run these two, then you really, 5 to 7 business days. You might not be able to talk to me for 5 to 7 business days. I got a fresh retwist going on, and I have my makeup on and be super cute. So I don't know. Y'all might not be able to talk to me come because I'll be on Friday. We're on spring break, so I'll be here on Friday. We'll actually have a Friday live stream, which is going to be amazing because we haven't been in on Friday in a second. Because we're on spring break, I'll probably be on Friday. Might be late, might be later. If not, I'll be on Saturday. But yeah, I win these two. Y'all ain't gonna be able to talk to me. It'll just pray for my husband and my head to get smaller, okay? Because
You'll be
I will be
fine.
I will be unstoppable.
He said, "You ain't gonna tell me
Just,
nothing."
just, just make sure them feet are comfortable. That's all.
Right.
Yes, for sure.
Right. I know which shoes to wear to make sure that I'm, wearing the right shoes and being comfortable because I can't be up there talking with my toes hurt. That's just
No,
not a
Mm-mm.
that
not
don't
a
work
thing.
good.
Let me talk about some. Let me get some announcements out of the way so that our sponsors or people that support us a whole lot other than y'all because y'all support us all the time. But I want to make sure that we're talking about things and putting things out there so people know it. Right, Kimmy, clock it. Um, So tonight at 7 o'clock, not 6. I've been talking about 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, but at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, um, the Passports and Palettes podcast. Did I have it? Palettes and Passports goes better. Palettes and Passports podcast at 7 o'clock.
Mm.
Palettes and Passports podcast at 7 o'clock on Carter Elite Travels page on TikTok. Please make sure you go and see and check it out. They're talking about Jamaica. If you've never been to Jamaica, you're going to want to, and you missed last week's episode, you're not going to want to miss this week. They're talking about other parts of the island, other cities in the island, and you definitely trust me. I wanted to go. I was like, I'm a size window seat, business class to Jamaica right now, please. And thank you. Please and thank you. She couldn't get me there. She couldn't like teleport me there right then. She got to work on that. Carter, you got to work on that teleport thing. Okay, work on that.
Mm,
Um,
mhm.
work on that teleport. Need to push a button and make sure I get there. Anyway, Palace and Passports podcast, Carter Elite Travel page, also Swag Kitchens page. Um, so yeah, on Swag Kitchen's page and Carter Lee Travels page, 7 o'clock. Jamaica. If you've never been to Jamaica or you want to see what some Jamaican food looks like, because he also hasn't figured out how to get it to me through the device. Okay. Trust me. You're gonna want it. You don't want to miss it. There's a lot. If you have questions about anything, they can answer it for you. Thursday is a field trip for the pitch competition. Saturday at 2 o'clock Eastern. 2 o'clock Eastern. Y'all figure out whatever time that is in your time zone. But 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central, because that's what he has listing as 1 o'clock. Is the Pound Cake Bake Off. Okay, myself and 4 other bakers. Myself, Big Mike from Cakes from Pound, Cake Diva, and I want to say Cake somebody's daughter, I think is her name. I'm not sure. We will all be baking pound cakes this time. So you want to know how to bake a pound cake, or you want to see a pound cake baked live and you haven't seen that done in a while? Saturday afternoon, TikTok, Big Mike's page, my page, Cake Diva's page, and just check out stuff. It's there. It's there. It's there. April 18th is our Little Mama's dessert experience, tasting experience. The QR code is up on the screen. You want to check that out. There are only, when I look today, there are 12 seats left. 12
Okay.
seats. Okay, 12 seats. When I say it's going to be super intimate, it's going to be super intimate. If you came to the Old Taste and See dessert bar, it is nothing like that. Absolutely nothing like that. We're going to have some smooth jazz playing, some mocktails going on, and I want you to be able to help me choose the next items for our menu. So that's what we're coming out with, some new tastings and new flavors and new desserts, and you get to try them first. That's why it's an intimate space.
Wow.
Okay. So the QR code is on the screen. Check that out. You don't want to miss it. And if you need travel plans to get to Augusta, because it's going to be held here in Augusta, Georgia. If you need travel plans to get to Augusta, check out Carter Lee Travel. She is our official travel agent. That company is our official travel agent for Little Mama Sweets. So any event that's going on, Little Mama Sweets and Treats, check out Carter Lee Travel. She will have you hooked up. If you can't make this one, the next one's in September. So get your coins together, okay? And you want to come. I'm telling you that once the seats are sold out, they are sold out. I'm not opening it up and making it any bigger, because it's at 15, it's big enough. That's a lot of people to do a tasting. Quiet Storm also has Divinely Creations. She's also a big supporter of Little Mama Sweets and Treats. She has novelty items, keychains, bracelets, pins, badge holders, all of those things. Check out her page. She's Divinely Creations on all social media platforms. Check her out. Order something from her. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. A lot of people, I won't say a lot, but my brand ambassadors have gotten things from her that we purchased. What do you call it? Merch
So have
that we
I.
purchased. And so has Miss Cheryl. So has a few other people. Kimmy is one that's gotten things from her. So check her out. Please check her out. She does a lot of good work. She does real good work, as a matter of fact. And she takes her time. She obviously loves what she does, and she takes her time doing it. So she makes sure that what she sends you is excellent quality, not just good quality, but excellent quality. Check out our online shop. Everything you need dessert wise is in the online shop. Either way you slice it, whether it's on TikTok or it's on the other one, it's on our online shop. Please check out our online shop. Our featured product on our online shop is Grandma's Southern Tea Cakes. You heard Greg talk about the tea cakes. I think he needed a minute after that post. Pretty sure he needed a minute.
I'm gonna get Daryl to make one.
Do that. I would appreciate
I'm
that.
gonna get him to do a review for you.
I would appreciate that. Like I'm sure Ray
Because
needed
he
a minute
loves
though.
them. He loves
I'm
them.
pretty sure. And Daryl probably needed a minute a couple times too. Like don't talk to me.
Don't bother him.
I just need a minute. I'm good. Don't bother me.
I got
Anyway,
my coffee
thank
and
you.
my tea cake.
Like I've never
Right.
had a tea cake before.
Right. I'm doing a event today at the Columbia County. I'm going to the Columbia County Commissioners meeting, and I'm bringing them some desserts. I'm not bringing them any tea cakes though.
Okay.
I am bringing them cookies. They're getting Death by Chocolate cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and sweet potato snickerdoodles, as well as pound cake and the mini sweet potato pies. I think they'll be pleased.
I think they'll be
pleased.
very happy.
I think they'll be pleased. They normally don't get. Kimmy said she got her mini sweet potato pies. I know you like them, Kimmy. I know you like them. You'll see QR codes on the bottom if you want to support me, support this live stream. This live stream is powered by Golden Devco. So, help out the producer. The producer is the one who makes everything happen. Put a little ice cream money. Like the old folks say, put a little ice cream money in his hand. If you're able, put a little ice cream money in his hand. He would appreciate it greatly because he works hard. Today is St. Patrick's Day. You see, I've got on my green, a little bit of green. If you're going to go out and be irresponsible safely. Please be irresponsible safely because we want to see you back here tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. We're still working out all the bugs. So thank you so much for joining us on our live stream. As I always say, make sure that you're kind to yourself. Be kind to others, but definitely be kind to yourself. The world's a little heavy, a lot heavy, probably a lot heavier than it needs to be right now, and you have no idea the amount that people are carrying. If you didn't know, and I'll stop with this, but if you didn't know, the government is still experiencing a partial shutdown. There are people that have not gotten paid for almost 2 months.
I know.
But still have to go to work every day. If you see the TSA lines, the TSA workers are one of them. Okay, so be kind. Be kind.
The ones in New
Because
York, are going back to work today. I
very
haven't.
good.
Yeah.
Very good. But just be kind because people are going through some stuff that they don't always let you know about. And oftentimes, your act of kindness can keep them from making a permanent decision on a very, 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 very temporary situation. Even though the situation seems like it's going to go on forever, it's still temporary. So be kind. Be kind to folks. I will see you all again on tomorrow at 11. Right here. Right here. Come find me. Right here. 11 o'clock. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.